contest?
Mesdames et messieurs, welcome one and all to the Hôtel de Bord and to this most exciting of cooking contests.
Savannah, I've brought the original copy of the codex you asked for.
Monica?
Huh.
In the interests of fairness, the labels will be placed out of sight underneath the plate.
As one of the judges, I promise to be fair and...
When my meal got interrupted yesterday, I never thought this is...
Both contestants have taken their positions. Then, without further ado, let the Hôtel de Bord cooking contest commence!
Even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without prepping the flavoring, right?
Alphonse! Gaspar! Get to work! Do not disappoint me!
Looks like our two head chefs are raring to go. Like an oven on full blast, this competition is quickly heating up.
That should be enough flavoring. Now hurry up and balance the flavors. Stay calm, Scofier. There has to be a way to balance the flavors. Just think.
Come on, Escoffier! Come on, traveler!
A dash of frosting!
Alphonse! So, what do you think?
the balance of flavors is about right. But the quantity is too low.
Escoffier is already on the final step of the recipe. Let's check on Savannah's progress.
I think this flavor profile is still a...
Enough! Ugh, useless! Both of you! Make like an egg and beat it! I'll do it myself!
Wow! Is Savannah serious? Can she really make up for lost time?
What are you doing, Escoffier? Your team's waiting on you.
You can't match Escoffier's talent.
I present to you Gâteau de Bourg. I was just exercising caution. I had to make sure everything was perfect.
Time's up! Contestants, please.
That guy was right. You really can't tell whose is whose just by looking at them.
We both made the same dish after all.
Whoa! This is really rather good.
Wonderfully soft and fluffy.
I would give this one at least 9.9 out of 10. Only because there's something about the flavor.
Huh? Really?
All right, on to gâteau number 2. I haven't...
I have a feeling that this gâteau will be a gâteau for the ages.
How exciting!
Not just the sugar, it's the flavors too.
It appears the decision is...
And Paimon thought this might actually be close.
Something's not right here. Savannah may not be perfect, but no way is she this slow.
I can now declare that the creator of the first gâteau has won!
What? It's... Savannah?
No, that's...
Hey, Savannah! You cheated, didn't you? You cheat! What did you do? Oh, you swapped the...
Well, someone's a sore loser. These cakes went from the oven to the judge's table without me ever laying a finger on them. And it was Vanishem's staff who labeled them in the kitchen. If you're looking to accuse someone, why don't you... Isn't it more likely that Escoffier's lost her edge?
You judges! We demand a
That's enough! As head chef, or rather as team lead, Savannah.
I don't know...
If you want the Codex de Boer that much, you can have it.
Scoffier?
But you must promise me that you'll apologize to Firma.
It's a little late to be negotiating terms. The contest...
Look, Savannah, you may have fooled everyone else, but can you really fool yourself? But only on...
Fine. So, will that be all, ex-head chef?
I didn't mean that to be a scolding from your former boss. Just a word of advice from a fellow chef and a friend. But I don't know.
I know what I'm doing.
All right, fine.
Debord, finally.
Escoffier? How could you let her get away with this?
Yeah! The Codex is a souvenir of your time here!
It's alright. It was just a bake-off, not the end of the world. Besides, it's not all bad. She agreed to compensate Firma. Honestly, if I'd have known that giving her the Codex would solve everything, I'd have just done.
No. No!
Huh?
That's it? No secrets, no nothing? I don't believe it! This can't be happening.
Oh, Chef Savannah!
Savannah?
It's nothing life-threatening. Just a lot of pent-up stress.
Oh, I knew it.
Pent-up stress?
The truth is, however hard she might be on the rest of us,
Yes, there are nights when she makes us redo things over and over into the week. She'll hide herself away in the kitchen, working on new techniques and recipes.
But why?
our best guess is she doesn't want to be seen as less of a chef that...
And there, even so, that's no.
Yeah, and it's definitely...
About that, we honestly have no idea how she did it.
Leone and Algalia were the ones I tasked with...
Not to worry. Come on.
Well, how is it?
Oh, this is aggravated assault on my palate. I'd rather eat wet cement than this.
Is it really that bad?
Oh, relax. This isn't your cake. Savannah never switched the plates. The offending flavors are coming from in between the icing and the cake base. Which means, or in other words, we have a traitor in our...
I'm sorry. I was for... It was Chef Savannah. She said if I didn't cooperate, she would...
Calm down, Monica. I've already accepted defeat. And if I want... Whatever's going on with you, just spill the beans. There's...
I was the one who caused the food safety incident that...
Food safety? Wait,
But I swear I didn't do it on purpose. But the last thing I expected was for Savannah to use it.
This is crazy.
I know, it's terrible. I thought Escoffier would hate my guts if she ever found out, and yet somehow that's ended up in me doing something even worse.
Seriously? All the... Firstly, it's not... So, you don't need to feel ashamed or frightened or... Oh, well, I'm not saying you should tell Vanagem to... Good. Now, back to Savannah.
What happened to me?
I've overheard some customers murmuring about how the Hotel de Boer hasn't been the same since Escoffier left.
now that you mention it, but the difference was so small.
Still, as head chef, so many times I've seen her make the cake base over.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Thinking back on it now,
She wants to prove that she can but after countless and at some point along...
Doubting Escoffier? For what?
Yeah, it would explain why she was bent on getting the original at any cost. She must have thought Escoffier purposely... Also, she could retain her place as the #1 chef in Fontaine. The only...
Oh, for goodness sake.
Of course. Then she finally got the Codex, only to discover that seeing how utterly wrong she was must have been a real shock to the system. It probably brought up everything at once.
There's still one thing that doesn't make sense, though. If Savannah had the real recipe all along, how come she might not be on the same level as Escoffier, but sure...
You'd think so, but geniuses like us...
New head chef, you say? What's her name?
I wonder, can the Hotel de Boer keep its edge without Escoffier at the helm?
This tastes different from last time. Is it undercooked or something? Ugh! Take this. It's a copy of the Codex de Boer. From now on, you will be its keeper. Don't listen to the doubters. If I say you can do it, hey, did you hear me? Once I'm gone, the restaurant is all yours.
All this time, I've been
I sincerely apologize for putting everyone out. So let's give her the day to calm down.
In that case, I'll go and update Vermont and his family.
So, we'll come back tomorrow then.
That was a long day.
Oh, nice! Macarons or...
Traveler, how much do you know about the snow-winged goose? Every year they migrate long distances in search of a suitable home. There's always one goose at the front whose job is to lead the flock. Fontaine poets often use the image of that goose to explore the ideas about leadership and genius. But what those poets don't know is that during a migration, the lead goose is always changing. Once the lead goose shows signs of fatigue, it retreats to the back of the flock. So the truth is that leadership, with all the responsibilities and pressures that come with it, it's something that everyone takes turns at. I guess what I'm saying is, I don't buy into this notion that there's some sort of goal. Cooking is a science, not magic. Of course, some people have a more sensitive palate than others, and some people are just born bolder or more conscientious. I'd have no reason to expect so much. Okay, and come tomorrow, I'll give...
Why are we here so early? Our meeting with Vanigem isn't for a while. Check on her? Oh no. Escoffier, are you alright?
I'm fine. Just need to get some more... Huh? What happened to my coffee? Did I really drink it all? Alright. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Well, there's cooking facilities here. Or we could just grab a cup of coffee from...
Coffee.
Hello, what can I get for you? Sure thing, we're here to go. Huh? Oh, I see. First cup of the season, alright.
Coffee. I feel much better now. Thank you so much, Traveler and Paimon.
Glad to hear it, but make sure to catch up on your... Wait.
I'll save it for whenever.
Escoffier, have you seen Savannah?
Huh?
After seeing her home yesterday, we were all only to find that I left Alphonse. If she's not here,
Boss,
Alphonse? You're supposed to...
We were, but then...
Oh.
Of course, from the yeah, but...
The Codex de Bord? Then, this place marked...
Seriously?
Ugh, idiot!
Hold on. There's more.
It was you. It sounds like a threat.
Retrieve the code. So the cooking contest...
She's key...
Ugh, this is... First, we thought that Savannah...
You're finally here. Of course. I should have put two and two together as soon as I read your threat letter. The food safety incident, the demand for a cooking contest, the instruction to blackmail Monica, even the suggestion that Escoffier was keeping secrets from me. It was all part of your grand plan, wasn't it, Monica?
We should be getting close to the spot marked on the map.
Of all the stupid things she's done, this really takes the cake. The moment we find her, I'm gonna curse the living daylights out of her.
as per our contract.
Whoa! This place looks like an underwater restaurant, doesn't it? Suddenly, the idea of an adventure chef finding secret ingredients makes a whole lot more sense.
I think Modest's codex mentioned this place. A public bath from the time of Remoria. So yeah, definitely the kind of place that would have served food and drinks.
Huh? Some blubber beasts have come to join the party? How did they get here? Aw, they ran off!
That could be easier said than done. Something's blocking the entrance.
Well, did Modeste mention it in his adventure logs by any chance? They must have gotten through somehow.
Good point. Yes, that's right. It's coming back to me now.
We prepared a banquet for our shy little guests, and as the food flowed away on the current, they broke into a joyous chorus, and the path opened to us.
We have to feed the blubber beasts? With what? There's nothing here besides rocks, romaritime flour. See, this is why you should always bring snacks. You never know when you're gonna—
There's no time for that. Romaritime flowers and Lumitoile will have to do. They may—
wait, we're seriously gonna try this? Blubber beasts or not, are we sure this stuff is edible?
Trust me, they'll love it.
Oh, good question. If we try to put them in the pool, we'll probably just scare them off again, and who knows how—
Yes, we can't afford to wait for them to double back. Oh, what was it that Modeste said again?
Hey, be careful! Scare them off too much and they might not come back again. Wow, it's really singing! It must taste better than Paimon thought!
The tracks turned back again. Oh, so annoying. Hey, it's open!
Hey, give me your water.
Here.
I said your water, the one you just drank out of?
Sure.
All those years slaving away under Escoffier, and then you. Today, it's finally paying off. Not only have I found the ruin that Savelli kept hidden, but I also get to boss you around like my little lapdog. Hey, go scout ahead for me. If we need to do any more blast tunneling, I want to know... Did you not hear me?
Why don't you do it yourself?
Oh, when did you learn to fight back? You're always so compliant when I give you instructions by letter.
That's because you threatened to expose me for the Lumiline incident. I swear.
Don't be so You were terrified of her finding out about your part in the Lumiline incident, and you resented the way So you jumped at the chance to convince yourself that she was the villain, that she deliberately hid her secret recipes from you just to hold you back. It was the only excuse you needed to justify getting back at her. First, idolization, then jealousy, suspicion, and self-deception. That's what this comes down to. It was the same story with Savelli and my ancestor. He offered Modeste his friendship only to murder him out of vanity. He promised to explore the world with him, only to later destroy all records of their adventures. It's a miracle I even found this place. You have no idea the countless hours I spent piecing it all together. So you see, you're no better than Savelli. If you can't beat him, betray him, right?
I am no Savelli, nor...
Oh, put a lid on it. You really think you can... You didn't show any remorse when she left, or in the...
You're right. I don't deserve her forgiveness. But I am done being bullied into some...
Ooh, feisty. But you should watch your tone. Talking to me like that could get you in big trouble.
I somehow
What?
Ever since I learned the truth, I've been biding my time, waiting for this moment. You've played me like a fiddle for so long, and now this is payback!
But you drank it too.
It's what we both deserve. This is the price we must pay for betraying Escoffier. You'll die here with me, Monica!
You. I saw your dumb plan.
No.
Revenge.
Everything I ever did was a failure. And now,
Hey, why don't you try your hand at being a comedian in your next life? You got a good laugh out of me. But now the show's over. You should have just done like I asked, Savannah. All I wanted you to do was scout the ruins for me. But you had your chance, and now it's time to say goodbye.
Stop right there!
Let her go, Monica! We've got you surrounded!
Escoffier?
Ugh, looks like I'll have to keep you around for a little longer.
You can't!
Stay back if you want her alive! Escoffier and the Traveler. I can't take you both on in combat, but if you so much as flinch, I can end...
Monica, what are you hoping to achieve by this? You're about to commit murder, and for what?
A recipe. Modeste had a secret. The truth behind his so-called genius, the je ne sais quoi factor in his gâteau de bois, and it's...
Are you serious? You're here because of a gâteau de bois?
He and Savelli were fool. We're talking about a powerful stimulant. That's right. I've done my research. It was a drug that Remoria developed for their war machine. I could make a killing by selling it to the treasure hoarder.
Will you listen to yourself? You're complete...
My eyes are wide open. Just wait till I get my hands on this treasure. You'll see what a fool you've been.
Wait, what's that sound?
Just when I thought she couldn't get any crazier, she...
Uh-oh, Savannah's gone too!
Monica must have taken her. Oh, what a coward.
That's true. Even...
Oh, well, our path's been blocked, so let's look for another route. The water looks pretty deep here. Maybe it leads somewhere. They were probably awakened by the explosion just now. Alright, Knife Skills 101. Time for some rough chopping. Born of ice and fall. The audacity!
The show begins!
Another door? Guess we need to prepare another feast for our guests. Yeah! Yeah! Ja! Yeah! Yeah! Za! Ha! Yeah! Ja! Off to the freezer! Yeah! It seems to really like the texture of Rome Maritime flowers. A little amuse-bouche! Yeah! A dash of frosting! Yeah! Up to the freezer!
There is no escape!
I never knew you could process Lumitwol like that. Alright, I've got to jot this down. Lumitwols and maritime flowers. This could open the door to a whole new world.
Yep, that's literally the plan. Wait, hold on. Which door are you talking about?
That's strange. These don't look Romorian to me. More like last century Fontaine.
Adventurers from last century Fontaine, huh?
By the looks of it, this was a one-person camp. They adventured together, but maybe one of them came back alone at a later date.
Trust our adventurer's instincts. We're pros at this stuff. Okay, well, the Traveler has more adventuring experience overall, but Paimon's definitely a pro rummager from all... Darn it! Paimon was just about to show off her rummaging...
Huh, no kidding. Are all adventurers so obsessed with journaling? I mean, I guess I take a lot of notes when I...
Anyway, let's find out who was here.
It's been years since I've last visited these ruins. It's exactly the way I remember it. This place probably hasn't changed. Sadly, up above, on dry land, the treasure of Remoria. That's what we used to call it. Modeste was right about its potential. It turned Gâteau de Bourg into an... Our limited stock of the substance meant that the gâteau could only be produced on a small scale. But this only drove up the popularity all the more. Modeste was right about that too. He was praised as a genius, while I, as the one person who'd ever... Modeste tried his best to console me, but I knew better than anyone just how great the gulf was. Our conversations grew scarce, and we saw less and less of each other. I didn't fight it. He had new friends and a career of his own. Why invite further disdain by inserting? I told myself that maybe one day, when I've put these feelings of self-loathing, unfortunately, that...
So it was Seville?
I always thought it was just a
In that case, what does that...
The taste of Gâteau de Bourg being the perfection, but as he baked, it was only when he was sipping on coffee one day and realized he could not taste the bitterness. The treasure of Remoria stimulates the senses, tasting. In hindsight, over the course of his many, the finest culinary talent of his generation now faced a future in which he would never be able to taste anything. And because we had become estranged, I could not be there to stop him. Yet despite everything...
The treasure of Remoria? Guess Monica was really onto something. It really was a kind of drug.
So, Modeste chose to end his own life. Then, why all the rumors that Savelli murdered him? Also, neither the Codex nor any other contemporary records make any mention of the treasure of Remoria. It's almost as...
Modeste told me everything in his final letter. His was a tale of how even a genius could fail, and how much more devastating it is when it happens. Did he hope I would gain some personal catharsis from knowing the truth? Or maybe he wished for me to warn the public. But if the public ever learned how Modeste's greatest triumph became his undoing, his fall from grace would be swift and merciless. 1 minute a genius, the next, what would be his legacy then? How would future generations view everything we built together? I fear the scorn I have faced these last years would pale in comparison to the scorn shown to him by the history book. I cannot let that come to pass. I will do what I must to protect his name. It will mean tampering with his... It may lead his family to suspect me of having a hand in his demise. I would rather the world believe a tale of genius and jealousy. The final loose end is the evidence here. At the bottom of the sea.
Huh? What's wrong? Didn't we say Savannah should be safe for now?
So we thought, but if
The treasure of Remoria. I have found you at last. Savelli, you tried your best to bury the truth, but you underestimated the... But I have to thank you too, Savelli. But now, finally, the secret to Remoria's military might is within my grasp. The treasure of Remoria. Oh, it's...
Monica? Oh, we were seconds too late.
Escoffier?
Savelli's final act! He wanted to conceal the secret of the treasure forevermore and make sure it would never harm anyone again. So he came here after his friend's death and destroyed every last shred that remained.
This can't be happening! All the years all that for an empty jar?
Monica, don't do anything stupid. This ruin is more dangerous than you realize.
Oh, shut your pie hole!
Praise be to Lord Reem, you barbarian!
She's a nutcase! A liability to herself and everyone else! Well, now it's up to us to clean up the mess she's made. Take these golems out!
There is no escape.
No touching. May I present? Let the world collide!
Oh, no, you don't. If I can't get what I want, neither will... I've got nothing to show for my life's work so far. But if I can take another so-called genius down with me in my final moment, then it was all worth it.
You're a psycho!
When did you... I may be a lousy chef, but it looks like I'm not a complete waste of space.
Escoffier! Savannah!
Traveler!
Venejem! What are you all doing?
What did you expect us to do? Stay at the restaurant?
We had to do something.
It was my fault. Escoffier had to leave. Come back, Escoffier. Come and be our...
Okay, so everything I said to you the day I left?
Huh?
Forget it. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I didn't leave this job because of you. If you were that bad, why would all your staff show up here for you?
Escoffier's right.
Things were pretty...
Our customers know at the end of the day, we're all human. And we...
No,
Well, about that...
It's been a while, Chef Savannah.
Firmal, I'm so sorry, but...
Actually, I think I'm going to be just...
Huh?
We thought Firmin's problem, and as it turns out...
No way! Doesn't that cause nerve damage?
It can. A small dose might simply make up...
No what?
I asked my friends at the Fontaine Research Institute about it. They said that with the low dose I was taking, the risks are pretty small. They also fixed me up with some meds and said I should well, that's what...
There's...
You mean...
Oh, so that's why Savannah's been so irritable.
Let's not be too quick to blame everything on the Lumiline. So you better make sure you reflect...
I will. I'm sorry. Is it just...
It's because the heating...
What?
Huh?
I felt like something was off during the cooking contest. Once I got around to checking all the equipment, I noticed that all the ovens in the whole kitchen had the same problem. I would have figured it out the day of the bake.
No, I spent so... It all comes back.
Oh, do you know how long I spent perfecting my Gâteau de Bourg? And you clearly have no idea, genius or not. You're only a... Surely you haven't...
I haven't forgotten. And I'll make sure I never do.
That's our...
Ha-ha!
What a perfect...
So you got your mojo back?
Yeah.
Friends again!
Good. So now that's out of the way. It's time for payback. You cheated in our last bake-off, and I demand a rematch.
But that was most...
Right, and...
No! So grab your spatula and get ready, because this rematch...
Hey, so...
The second cooking contest commences now!
This time, no more games, and no holding back!
I feel like I don't have the right to be here.
Hey, what are you so afraid of? You can't unbake it now. And if you don't serve it, then good or bad, you'll never find out how to improve. If you're too scared to fail, you'll never know what real success tastes like.
So?
Embrace your failure. Taste it. Digest it. That's the way to success.
I don't know. Sounds like it's easier said than done.
I'll do it.
The results are in! A landslide victory for Escoffier!
Quite rightly, too.
Oh yeah, look at that!
Now, where were we? Yes. Do you have any more questions for me after everything that's happened? I thought Navia would have filled you in. And actually, I had two reasons for leaving. One was the food safety incident, of course, but the other was that the Hotel de Boer had reached a... So I decided to step...
Improve!
Well, a while back, she has that same adventurous spirit that Modeste and Sibeli had in their youth. Slime mucus. There's a whole world of new flavors out there waiting to be explored. Case in point, remember those Romara...
What?
And the other half? It lies in freeing yourself from the
Uh-oh. Paimon's...
Don't worry, it's not gonna be a free-for-all like in Modeste's time. In the meantime...
All right!
Oh, of course.
Surely Monica wouldn't have got... She practically dedicated her...
Since you mentioned the treasure, but the so-called treasure of Remoria was most likely a substance that the Remoria...
Huh? So then...
Don't forget, it was a... And as for the loom, even if Sibeli...
So after all that, feels strange to say about Paimon...
Hey!
Huh?
You just got back from that underwater ruin, right? Did you see anything? Experts say it hasn't...
Wait!
If only it was still in what...